Authorities say there were about 200 people inside that popular bar that was having a college night when a gunman, witnesses say, was wearing a black coat and tossing smoke bombs, opened fire. And when a responding sheriff's department and highway patrol officer tried to enter the bar and engage that gunman, that sheriff sergeant was hit multiple times. He later died at the hospital. Witnesses describe a terrifying scene.
The shooter shot the doorman. He kept on moving to the right. He shot the front desk cashier. And then he went to towards the office and started shooting there, and I saw the people trying to jam into the office and close the door.
Everyone just dropped down to the floor, and then
again, so I thought it was a joke, and
we couldn't get out because the shooting was on that side. So then our friends got the bar stools and they started slamming it against the window so we could get out.
Once inside, officers found multiple fatalities, including the gunman, who at this point may have taken his own life. We're still working to confirm that. The video, of course, here showing the emotional aftermath, witnesses and loved ones consoling each other at the scene. It remains active at this hour as the FBI Joint Task Force and the ATF work with local authorities to process the scene and identify the gunman and his victims. Now, one of those victims, as we said, died trying to stop that gunman. As you heard, 29-year veteran Sheriff Department veteran Ron Helus was mortally wounded, hit numerous times. He succumbed to his injuries at the hospital. He leaves behind a wife and a son. He was reportedly planning to retire next year. Now, at this hour, investigators are trying to identify the gunman as well as the 11 victims who are still inside that bar. Authorities have set up a hotline and a family reunification center nearby as loved ones have flooded the area frantically trying to locate friends and relatives. And on another heartbreaking note, according to Sheriff Jeff Dean, Mr. Helus, Sergeant Helus, actually was on the phone with his wife just before the shooting. His last words to her were, "Hun, I gotta go. I love you. I gotta go on a call." Dan?
That is just chilling and heartbreaking, Craig. Thank you. Another mass shooting here that we're talking about on another morning here. 10 days, by the way, after that mass shooting in Pittsburgh. Too many that we're talking about here. New tweets from President Trump, by the way, on that shooting this morning. Let's get to them. I have been fully briefed on the terrible shooting in California. Law enforcement and first responders together with the FBI are on the scene. 13 people at this time have been reported dead. Likewise, the shooter is dead along with the first police officer to enter the bar. He went on to say great bravery shown by police. California Highway Patrol was on scene within 3 minutes with the first officer to enter shot numerous times. That sheriff sergeant died in the hospital. God bless all of the victims and families of the victims. Thank you to law enforcement.